Hi, is this Nets season tickets? Yeah, sign me up. 2 tickets. How you doing, Jersey? Welcome to the Star Ledger Newsroom, Monday, September 29th. Well, it is a busy news day here in New Jersey. First up, jury selection is beginning in the trial of the Fort Dix it's a Fort Dix terror trial. That is 5 South Jersey men who are charged with plotting to kill soldiers at Fort Dix. Also, Governor John Corzine today is expected to sign some pension reform changes. They will raise the retirement age for new state workers from 60 to 62. It's going to bar pensions for part-time workers earning less than $7,500. And it's also going to remove one state holiday, Lincoln's birthday. So there go all those big, raucous, old Abe Lincoln parties that state workers are famous for celebrating. All right, on a more serious and grisly note, also our third item today in Hunterdon County, a trucker and alleged serial killer is going to appear in court. This is Adam Leroy Lane. He's 44 years old, and he's charged with breaking into a woman's home near a truck stop where he had parked his truck and killing her in her home. Now, all those news stories and more breaking 24/7 on our news blog at NJ.com. All right, I only went to one NBA game last year. It was the Knicks versus the Nets late season at Madison Square Garden, and it was miserable basketball. But at least I got to see the Knicks City Dancers perform at halftime. Still, the Knicks City Dancers have nothing compared to this troupe that's getting ready for the Nets season this year. Check it out.
The New Jersey Nets held auditions for their seniors dance team. More than 80 men and women over the age of 60 tried out for the group that performs hip-hop routines at Nets home games.
3, 4, clap 5, clap 7.
It's fun. It's hard, but it's fun.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The Nets cheerleaders started them out slow with some rock and roll and the moves to go with it. Irene Uleski, who barely qualifies as a young 60, is a dance instructor from Union who thought it would be fun to try out.
If I get in, be psyched.
3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The second half of the audition jumped up to hip-hop, and the judges checked out the senior moves. Those who busted out the moves the best will join the dance team.
I love hip-hop, and I don't know much about it, so what better way to learn it?
All right. Well, on Friday's show and in Friday's paper, we talked about how the state's ability to pay for the controversial $100 million Rutgers football stadium expansion hinges largely on whether they can fill the place, on whether they can sell the stadium out for home games. And that depends largely, probably, on whether they win, which Rutgers has not been doing a lot of lately. They're 1-3. And officially, now Rutgers is calling Saturday's game against Morgan State, their first win of the season, a sellout. They're listing the attendance as 42,000. Here's a shot of the stands that we took during the game, some video here. Certainly it looks like far from a sellout crowd there, far from 42,000 people actually showing up there. Now, I'm not picking on Rutgers here, but it is going to be interesting if this team continues to struggle to see if Rutgers has a hard time paying for the stadium. So there's a lot more riding on this team than just the hopes of its fans. If they don't start winning, the next bailout you see may be for that Rutgers Stadium project. Speaking of bailouts, taking a look at the comments coming in on our NJ.com news blogs and the federal bailout of Wall Street that Congress will be voting on today, still drawing a lot of topics and a lot of anger, as it is everywhere else. This comment comes in from Peel the Onion. He says, "Were the British Empire, the Southern Confederacy insurrection, and the fascists of World War II could not bring this nation to its knees, if Congress passes this act, they will have virtually turned this nation over to a financial dictatorship without a shot being fired." All right, that wraps up Ledger Live for today. Keep in touch. Send us your photos, videos, emails, everything you've got. Shoot it to us at ledgerlive@starledger.com. And of course, you can always log on and sound off on our news blogs at NJ.com. All right, Jersey, take it easy.